Hello there, Sagittarius. It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I am doing your general May 2022 tarot reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support of my channel. Okay, so let's get into your reading. We are going to take a look first at your overall energies with the animal spirit card, parrot spirit. Watch your words. I can't remember if it was you, Sag, or somebody else. Somebody else had this last week for your 3-month reading. And so, this is an energy of watching what you say, because what you say is what you manifest, right? So if you say, oh, there's no one for me to love, right? Or there's no, my job is, takes advantage of me, overworks me, doesn't pay enough. Well, that's what you get, whatever you're saying. So it's kind of like a little bit of a hint to make sure that the words that you are speaking, the words that you are even thinking, are in alignment with what you're trying to manifest in your life. It is this energy of just becoming more aware because I have a really good friend. She's not a Sag. I have a really good friend, and she has been working on this because sometimes when you go through things in life that are difficult, or, one difficult thing after another, it's really easy to get into that energy of, the universe has forgotten me, my life is terrible, whatever. You can kind of get stuck in that energy. And so it is this a reminder that to step into the energy of thinking positively about your life. A little bit of that surrendering to the journey, and just recognizing, being grateful for what you have in your life. And then also recognizing that good things will come to you, just using mantras like, money and love flow easily to me. And then really kind of, trying to feel that because when you're not in that state, it's really hard to feel it when you're saying those mantras. But the more that you say them, the more you will see your energy shift into believing it too. So what do we have here? A new start is coming, a new moon. I love this. And we have the new moon in Taurus, April 30th. So we have 2 new moons in April. So there is this energy that you have a big shift coming in your energy, but it's about helping it along by staying positive and understanding that good things are coming your way. I really like that. That's, especially we are getting ready for eclipse season. So there's actually that new moon, April 30th, is an eclipse. So, and yin, understanding that this is the divine feminine energy. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine within us, but the divine feminine is about allowing, nurturing yourself, allowing these things to come to you, recognizing that you don't have to overwork yourself. If you're searching for love, it's kind of like, getting into this positive energy, recognizing that love is coming your way, but also not putting, a lot of time and energy into it. It doesn't mean you sit at home and do nothing, but it's this energy of desperation. That's what it is, okay? Of not being too desperate in love, in career, in money, in whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Stepping into this energy of knowing that good things are coming your way, and just allowing them, and being positive, being very positive. Because when you're grateful and you're positive, it's really hard for the fear to stay within your energy. And when you're full of fear, it's really hard for this new stuff to come in. Okay, so we're going to move to the tarot. I actually am going to use the oracle card for each position, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. So I'm going to look at present energy, your obstacle this month, advice from spirit, and then the outcome if you take the advice. But remember, you have free will, so you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Oh my goodness, playing it safe. Okay, so, Sag, sometimes when we have had one difficult obstacle after another, and I know from reading your comments, some of you have been through difficult times, big changes in your life. And what happens is that when we have those big changes, a lot of times we get into that energy of having dark thoughts, of fearing what may be coming around the corner, right? Of if something good comes in, then you immediately think it's going to also be leaving very quickly. So what happens is we get into an energy of playing it safe. We don't take any risks because we're just trying to maintain what we have, any stability or safety that we feel in our life at the moment. We don't want that to change. So it's really living out of fear. And I feel like that is why I was getting that message earlier about fear, being careful about what you're saying to yourself, to your friends, to your family, making sure that your energy is positive, because right now this is a kind of a low vibe energy. So it's, saying positive things and trying to reframe any negative thinking that you have. So if you have a negative thought, it's about trying to reframe it as quickly as you possibly can. Just recognize it and then reframe it. And then move on. Don't go, don't worry about, I've got to, say it 10 times or anything like that. Just stop yourself, reframe whatever it is that you're saying and then move on. And don't, sometimes I know when I've been in one of these energies and then, you have a negative thought, right? Sometimes you can get really guilty or feel shameful, oh my goodness, why did I go there? Why, don't worry about it. Just reframe it and move on, because I feel like you have some really nice energy coming in. So I think if you just kind of start reframing your thinking, then all of this lovely energy is going to come in very quickly. So let me pull a tarot card for each of these, and then we're going to talk about them, because you have some lovely energy here. Oh, nice. Okay, Nine of Cups on the bottom. You are moving towards your Nine of Cups. You are moving towards something that you are truly wishing for. So right now you have this energy of dark thoughts that you may never celebrate again. That, once again, that energy of if I celebrate something, then it's also going to come crashing down on me. So I'm not going to celebrate anything. So say, for instance, you do get a raise at work, or you get a promotion, or you just get recognized. Somebody compliments you on your work. It's kind of like you don't want to celebrate it because you're afraid that as soon as you celebrate it, it's, the tide's going to turn immediately. And that's really just coming from, one experience after another that has brought in some difficult energy. So once again, it is about just reframing it, looking at it and asking yourself, okay, I would say recognizing why you're having those feelings. Sometimes just recognizing that. Yeah, because there's a lot of healing. Look at this. You are at the end of a very difficult cycle. I would say if you had difficulty with the full moon in Libra, which was April 16th, which helps us to look at things that really need to leave our life so that we can go in a new direction to bring more balance into our life. Remember, endings bring beginnings. We have to end something to start something, and you do have a new start coming here. So it's kind of embrace the ending, because when you have that ending, it's kind of like also recognizing you have a new beginning. And, there is a tremendous amount of healing going on right now. Healing that's going to help you to step back into your energy, to get fired up about your life again, to understand that, okay, I had to go through that in order to get where I am now. The King of Wands, a lot of times, is very independent. Gender doesn't matter. The King and Queen of Wands are both very independent people. If they have love in their life, a romantic partner, great. And if they don't, they're fine with that, because it's this energy of I am good on my own. And Sag, sometimes when we go through a difficult breakup, or even if you left a job or a career, or were forced to leave a job or a career, sometimes it's really hard to embrace your independence. It's kind of like, okay, you've been put into a position where you had to trust yourself. You had to depend on yourself. You couldn't depend on an employer. You couldn't depend on a romantic partner or a family or friend. Something ended and you were forced to get back into your own independence, into your own energy again. But that is coming to an end. You're clearing out these energies. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying, is just really be careful of what you're saying. Reframe any negative thoughts that you may have, because this new is wanting to come in. So there's just a little bit of this old energy that needs to go. Wow. Okay, Ten of Swords. This is your area of resistance. There has been an ending, right? There has been something that is really difficult to heal from, but you are working on that healing. You have two cards of healing, Aquarius and the Four of Swords. Resting, taking time to heal, and then the Star is finding hope in the future. And you have the Nine of Cups here. You're finding the hope for what you want in the future, moving forward. The Ten of Swords is also a reminder that the worst is over. In the traditional tarot, the sun is rising in the horizon. It's that energy. It's kind of like you have been through the worst, Sag. You don't have to play it safe anymore. You've been playing it safe because, every time you started to heal from a sword, there was another sword and then another sword, right? It's this energy of letting you know there are no more swords. You can understand that there is a new cycle starting for you, and it's a beautiful new cycle. You have, this is your resistance. You've been kind of waiting to move into this new energy, but you've been resisting the sacred temple, the spiritual journey, the knowledge that you have been gaining on this. I feel like that is what's preventing this new energy from coming in. Not that you haven't learned the lessons, not that you haven't gained the wisdom and understand that you have, but I feel like it's this energy of truly embracing, truly surrendering, truly understanding that what happened in the past wasn't done to you, it was done for you. Because I want you to know, we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. I think these two cards have been showing up a lot in your energy. This is a very spiritual connection. This is, the truly elevated connection. So if you have, normally like a King and Queen of Wands or something, this is not even the Emperor and the Empress. This is at a much higher level. This is understanding that this is a true soul connection. This could be a twin flame connection. Understanding, looking at this, understanding that this is your true soul mate. Now, this could be the person that you are separated from, or this could be, because we also have a new love coming in, just glancing ahead. So I feel as if recognizing that this is part of your journey, is that there is a true soul connection out there. Whether you have met this person yet or you have not, they are wanting to come in very quickly. So let's take a look at what your advice is, because I feel like the part that your obstacle, what you're resisting, is accepting that this is part of your soul's journey. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, you have a big decision coming up. So your advice here is angels of the four directions. You know, listening to your intuition, listening to your angels and spirit guides, understanding that the angels are with you, that the divine is bringing this person in for you. This person, if you haven't met this person, person could be already in your life or shortly coming into your life. And it could be somebody that you're kind of like, no, that person isn't my type. You know, it's taking another look at this connection and understanding that there is a lot of wisdom, a lot of intuition, a lot of 5D. You may be actually visiting this person in your dream state. You know, whether it's somebody from the past or somebody that is coming into your path. It's about understanding that forgiveness is part of your soul's path. It's part of all of our soul's path, not just yours. You know, that when we can truly forgive, and forgiveness does not mean that you condone the actions of somebody else, but that we can forgive others and also forgive ourselves for the part that we play in any situation, whether, you know, this is career or romantic. There is this energy of understanding that when we have true forgiveness, when we look at things in a sense of love instead of a sense of fear, wonderful things come our way. I really feel for a lot of you, this is a romantic connection because we have the Lover's card, okay? A true lover. A true love connection, somebody that is willing to put the time and energy into this connection. You know, finding victory in love, finding victory in making choices that are good for you, finding somebody that wants you to make the choices that are good for you. Is not like trying to control you in any way. It doesn't mean that they might not speak their truth too, right? About, oh, well, Sag, you know, if you travel around the world by yourself, I will miss you, you know? But it's about having a very truthful, honest, open relationship filled with love. Because remember, we have the Page of Cups. Somebody coming in to offer their love, and you recognizing that your truth is also to look at this person with the eyes of love. It's almost as if you're stepping into this idea of trusting again after a long time of just playing it safe, you know? And not that you maybe haven't dated or something, but, you know, as soon as you get any inkling, you're just kind of out. You know, it's like, no, I'm going to play it safe. Because when you step into this energy, when this person comes either back into your life or enters your life, and you're willing to put the time and energy into getting to know them on a soul level. So it's about looking past the 3D. It's looking past their appearance, their clothing, their car, their profession. Right? It's about getting to know them at the soul level and allowing them, opening yourself up to allowing them to get to know you at the soul level. This is all part of your journey, is finding this true soul emotional intimacy with someone. Whereas before you may have had connections, even if it's a connection with this person. In the past, there wasn't that openness. There wasn't that truthfulness. There wasn't, I mean, hearing nakedness, you know, and not physically naked, but like spiritually, mentally, emotionally naked. Like being free and open with somebody else. There's this sense that even if this is the person from the past coming back, this time around it's going to be different. You're going to spend time and energy really getting to know each other, because look at what we have: true love, and then the Page of Pentacles. This person is coming in. True love means that you step into an energy of truly loving yourself, and they're truly loving themselves, so that you're open to this truthful exchange of love with each other. We can't truly love somebody else until we truly love ourselves. It's really interesting because this person is going to come in and give some type of offer. It's tangible. So even though this is a very spiritual relationship, it's kind of like coming into the 3D too. So even if you're just kind of like visiting this person in the 5D, there's this energy of getting to know each other also in the 3D. Really interesting reading. So let's pull a soul truth card for you. This is a lovely reading. Sag, you've been on a long journey. I know you have. You've made so much, soul growth, soul evolution. And I feel like this person is, you may have, sometimes when we step onto our soul's purpose, our soul path, your spiritual path, your journey, whatever you want to call it, right? And sometimes when we step onto that, we feel like we're also going to give up romantic love. This is a lovely message that no, you're not going to give up romantic love. You're actually bringing in somebody that is truly in alignment with you and where you have evolved. What can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such as every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? And I feel like when the two of you come together, especially with these two cards together, I feel like, the two of you understand now the bigger picture. You see the bigger picture of, why you may have been together in the past, then you had to go your separate ways, why you're coming back together, or, why you had to be with all of these people that hurt you along the way to get to the point where you could meet your true love, right? It's almost as if you understand it now, and because of that, you want to share your journey with other people. Really interesting. Expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly, without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. You see that Ace of Swords? That's telling your truth, the naked truth, right? Exactly the way it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. And I feel like that is exactly what you're coming into. It's almost as if you are going to, recognize that the words that you spoke have helped you to come into this energy. And now you want to speak to others about how to also manifest their true soul connection. Really interesting. Well, Sag, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings, so if you resonated with this and you're interested, the link is in the description box below, or please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. But I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.